Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy day one of our Love You to the Core challenge. I am super excited to get started today, specifically with this self-love part. But oh my goodness, you guys, so many of you hopping in on day one of the core, 10-minute core. Today was from 21 Day Fix with Autumn, and so many of you were hopping in. And hey, Chelsea. Hey, Mom. And you guys were posting those sweaty selfies and getting it done. I have not done it yet. I had a crazy day, crazy, silly day. My schedule was completely thrown off, but I am going to get to it tonight before I take off my workout gear and get into my PJs. But I didn't want to hop on here any later than I already am. I apologize for being on here so late. I did want to be here earlier, but it just didn't happen. So if you are here, drop a heart, say hi, let me know that you're here. Sometimes Facebook shows me who's here and then they don't. So I wanted to start today's self-love series with one of the pages from this book, Find Your Happy, which is 365 days of daily mantras. So those of you that follow me on Instagram and view my Instagram stories saw this little quote yesterday, saw the mantra yesterday, but I thought it was so perfect, and I feel like sometimes I read things or I hear things right at the time that I need to hear them, and I thought that this one was pretty appropriate for our self-love challenge. So I wanted to read it before we sort of dove in today. It says, the first step to improving the world is to improve myself. You may be focusing a great deal of time and energy on the world's state of affairs. Perhaps you are giving your attention to what is not going well. When we pay attention to the media, it will seem like the world is falling apart. But there is great good in this world, and it starts within each of us. Instead of focusing on how hopeless or helpless you feel, choose to see yourself as a powerful change maker. You do have the power to make a difference by being true to yourself and proactively improving your own life. When you stand in your own light, you inspire others to do the same. And this simple act will help to uplift the entire world. So this book is really cool. So that's just like the first little paragraph here. And then it sort of breaks it into like how you should speak to yourself, right? That sort of gets you thinking. Most of those give me a lot of aha moments. And so the second part of this says, I stop focusing on the negative aspects of this world and instead turn inwards to focus on my own negative attitudes. I am gentle and kind to myself as I heal and grow. I choose to see myself with love and kindness, and this seemingly simple act will help to improve the entire world. When I shine more light, it helps uplift the world with more positive energy. Let me read that again. When I shine more light, it helps uplift the world with more positive energy, right? When we are working on ourselves and when we feel good about us and who we are, it's contagious, right? You probably have a friend or a family member or somebody who is just always bubbly and happy, and it doesn't matter how shitty your day is or what they're going through. They're always positive. They have a positive spin on it. And it's contagious. It's hard to be a cranky asshole around them, right? Because they're so uplifting and they're so positive. If you have more of that around you, right? Because it's contagious. It is so hot in here in my office. Oh my God. It brings light, right? So the last part, and this book always does this, right? It asks you a question at the very bottom, sort of like a journal prompt. What habit or negative belief has been holding me back? And so I thought that was really appropriate for us getting started in our self-love series today, because I know so many people struggle with self-love. It's something that I have struggled with for a long time. I'm apparently going to have to take off my sweater because it's 1,000 degrees in my office. So we need to start today, and actually, you know what? I'm going to drop it in the comments right now. So there is a link in the comments. Go ahead and click on that. Let me know if it's going to work. It should get you the PDF that goes along with this series. So you may have to do a click. It's going to ask you that it's okay that I send you a message, and then it should send you an additional message with the PDF. So there is going to be homework that goes along with this series, because here's the thing. You can't just log on here for 5 days and listen to me talk about self-love and then all of a sudden love yourself, right? You're going to work on your own self-love on your own time. It's something that you have to put time into. It's something you have to put effort into. It's just like anything else. It's just like with your health and fitness or exercise or your nutrition or whatever it is, you have to put the work in order to see the benefit. So I have put together a PDF. It's pretty self-guided. It's 5 days worth of work, if you will. Let me know if that's working in the comments, okay? Yeah, let me know if that PDF is working, if it's letting you download it. Otherwise, I'll try to find another way while we're on here together. And like I said, the PDF is self-guided, but it does go along with each of the day's videos, okay? So today, I really want you to think about what self-love means to you. It means something different to all of us. And it really, in my opinion, sort of matters where you are in your journey, whether it be health and fitness or just self-love specifically, right? If you are starting where you have a very negative inner voice, then this is going to be a longer journey for you. If you're somebody who's a little bit middle of the road, where you're mostly positive inner voice, but also sometimes negative, then again, this whole experience and this journaling through it is going to be a little bit different. So this, again, is all going to be about the work that you put in on your own time. For me, right, self-love is about the things that I'm saying to me in here, right? It's never something that's coming out of my mouth. It's not things that I say out loud about myself. Again, I've had to work on that. So for where I am right now in my journey, for me, it's the immediate thought that I have. For example, when I get up in the morning and I, pull on my yoga pants, right? If I feel like, okay, these are snug and I've got love handles and all of these things, if my head immediately goes negative with you're fat, you're lazy, you should be doing more, those sorts of things, that's when I know that I need to start working on my self-love. I need to start doing more personal development because I don't want to have a negative voice in there. I want my voice to say, own what's happened, right? I'm going to use today as an example, day after Super Bowl, right? I want to own the choices that I made yesterday, but I also want to be okay with it, right? Like, okay, I'm a little fluffy today. I chose to drink all the drinks and have all the dips yesterday. I own that. I'm okay with that. And we're going to continue to move forward. Those two thought processes are very different. One of them is far more positive than the other one. And the positive one is going to allow me to make progress, move forward, and not have the guilt and the negative self-talk that just weighs me down, right? So for you, you're going to need to think about, what does self-love mean to you? Does it mean looking at who you see in the mirror and feeling positive about that? Does it mean your inner voice? What does it mean to you? So that's something that you need to think about, just depending on where you are in the self-love journey, right? The homework for today, okay, if that PDF is working, let me see. You can't click it either. Yeah, it should be in your messenger. There are 2 links on your screen. The pinned one is what worked on my side. Okay, so let's try it again. All right, so hopefully try the pinned comment, the one that's just a link. And again, if it doesn't work for you guys, let me see if I can edit up here. Let me put it in the description of the video too, and maybe that'll be better. Okay, let me know. So the first homework assignment is sort of twofold. I want you to create a list. Well, first I want you to think about what self-love means to you, right? And sort of what you're focusing on the next 5 days, okay? And it might be like just figuring out what that means, right? What self-love means. You may not know until Friday, right? But I want it to be in the front of your mind, thinking about it, okay? Tonight's homework is to create a list. And I want you to literally pull, and not like a pretend list in your head and just like rambling off things. I want you to write them down. I want you to make a list of all the things that you like/love about yourself, okay? And they can be physical things, they can be emotional things, they can be mental things, they can be whatever. Things that you love about yourself, okay? For example, I love my hair. I love this part. I love this part. I don't so much love this part, right? But we're working on it, okay? I love my attitude. I love my I don't give a shit attitude. I love that I swear all the time. It doesn't bother me. I love my feet. I think I have cute feet. Whatever, okay? And I want you to make a list. And for some of you, it's going to be really hard to come up with things, okay? It's going to be a struggle to come up with more than a couple of things that you like/love about yourself. And I want you to think about that, what that means, how that feels, and I want you to journal through it, okay? So we're creating a list, and then there's also a few follow-up questions in the PDF for you to journal through. Again, this self-love series is going to be all about the work that you guys put in behind the scenes, right? If you can't think of more than 10 things, okay, more than 10 things that you like/love about yourself, I want you to ask the people that are closest to you, okay? So if you have a husband or a wife or your mother or your best friend or whatever, and I know that may seem like really awkward and weird, but just ask them, like, what do you like? What do you love about me? What do you like about me? And again, they're going to be like, what are you talking about? But just ask them anyways, okay? Because those things that they say, okay, are going to spark your mind a little bit. It's going to open up an interesting avenue for you. It's going to help you see the way that other people see you, which is never the way that we see ourselves, right? We are our own worst critics always. And I'm hoping that it's going to allow you to think of more things that you really do like about yourself, okay? So that is homework assignment number 1. Let me see. Are you guys having more success clicking that link or no? Let's see. So the link worked for Chelsea. Heather, you still can't click it. Tammy. Cassie got it. Kendra did not. I don't see any other comments. So let me see here. I don't want to leave you all without that PDF. If I have to send it to you individually, I mean, I'll do that, but that sounds terrible. So let me find myself live and see if I can see the comments better. Because sometimes the Facebook, on the computer, it doesn't give me. Okay, Heather got it. Great. Visually, I mean, let me find myself live. Yeah. I don't want to hear myself. I just want to hear the comments. Okay, you guys got it. Oh, Tammy still can't get it. On the computer, it doesn't give. Okay. Tammy, I will get it to you if you're the only one that can't do it. Okay, so I'm keeping these. This is 5 minutes longer than I wanted to, but we had to do the intro. So keeping these things short. Today's focus and homework, right? Figure out what self-love means to you. Get that PDF. Follow the journal prompt, list creation, okay? And then after tonight's video, I'm also going to post a couple of questions that I'm hoping will get your mind going, that I would love for you to participate in answering those questions. You do not, I always get this question, you do not need to share your list with anybody. You don't need to take a picture of it. This list is for you. It's private. Your journal is private. You don't need to share that information with me. That being said, if through this process things come up and you have feelings and all of that, and you want to share it, by all means, please hop into this group and share that process. Share what it meant to you, what you were surprised about, or whatever. You can make this challenge what it is for you, right? There is no right way or wrong way to do this. So I highly encourage you to participate in this group, in the videos. Definitely do that PDF, do the back work, right? And then I will be back here tomorrow for video 2 and day 2 of the self-love series. What is tomorrow's workout? I think it's, where is the calendar? I wanted to make sure you all knew. Tomorrow is Size with Shanti. So tomorrow's is super fun. It's to a beat, which I really like. It makes me feel like I stay on sort of like the count better because there's music, and who doesn't love Shanti? So do the best you can. If you're having to modify these exercises, modify them. Modify to completion, right? If you haven't been doing core work, these are going to be hard. Tomorrow you are going to be sore. And if you are not sore tomorrow, you will definitely be sore on Wednesday. It's called delay onset muscle soreness. And I don't care if you've been working out for a year. If you have not been working out your core specifically like this, you are going to be sore. That's normal. It's good. That means it's working. Okay. I will see you all back here tomorrow. Let me know if you don't have that PDF. If you guys watch this on the replay and you're not able to get it, just shoot me a message and I will get you the PDF. Have a good night.